Okay, this is our JKD basic belt curriculum. And this is the curriculum we just test on. This is just take a cross section of the general base structure of Jun Fan Kung Fu, and we want to test you on certain things. The first few ranks are just tools, and it's really simple, and it might seem a little bit silly to practice things this broken down. But it's really important you have a base structure. And from the base structure, you want to be able to execute. So we're going to talk first about stance. In JKD, there is no such thing as stance. However, they teach stance. And even in Bruce Lee calls it the small because the feet are close together. Phasic, bent knee stance. And everybody says you're in this stance and they want to hold their fingers like that or whatever. Really, you want your hands in position where they could defend your gates, okay? All right? And you're in kind of a narrow stance for long distance, because this is what we call the arrow punch, okay? However, the word phasic means not static. So if you say, well, there's no stance. So this stance is actually this. So at the point where, yes, you'll see me in this position. And then people often ask the question, does JKD have a cat stance? Yes, because if you punch and I move, that's cat. But we don't pose in JKD. So we don't have a stance that goes cat stance. We don't have a stance that goes front stance. We don't have a stance that goes side stance. We don't have a stance that goes side stance. We don't have a back stance. Although we will be seen in all those positions as we generally move. And you could relate it to entering on the dummy and or executing on the dummy. So the JKD stance is actually a phase in a development cycle, phasic, okay? So you should always be moving. You never right lead or left lead. You are right and left, and you're in a false lead, but primarily I'm moving all the time. And therein lies the problem with JKD. Most people teach it from a set position. They square off in order to execute, and that's not correct, okay? So with that out of the way, regardless of what anybody else says about that, we'll go to the first punch, the quick jab, and we term it SAA, or simple or single angulated attack. And so my partner's just going to hold a pad up for me, okay? And what I want to do is, I'm in this position, I'm kind of moving, and I just execute, and I move out. Then I may execute, and I move out. So I move, and I move out. So that's a quick jab. I'm not trying to go, okay, like a boxer's jab. It's not that. This is called single angulated attack, and that is arrow punch, okay, if you want to see the form. That's arrow punch, okay? But I don't have to pose. So I go like that, boom, and I move. I shift around, boom, I move. I shift around, I may move in, fake the movement, and boom, and move. So I really just want to learn just to tag it. It's a probing attack. It's not committed. The cross, when I throw it, I'm from here, and I step and I throw the rear hand. So I'm here, I may fake this and throw the rear hand. Okay, so I'm here, boom. I may even just fake a shoulder, fake the shoulder, fake the shoulder, fake the hand, fake the hand, fake the hand, fake the hand, fake the hand. The Jun Fan curriculum is mixed with boxing and kickboxing and Muay Thai. The JKD curriculum is not boxing, okay? It has been through the boxing mill, and you've ground all that up and digested it. Jeet Kune Do is execution. Jeet Kune Do is simplicity, Okay, it doesn't mean you can't throw across like that and across like this and many other different types of punches. But your basic JKD punch is a vertical fist extended, exploded through the hip. It looks just like a Wing Chun punch, except it's a little bit more from a mobile base. Actually, just like Wing Chun should be. So, boom, ha, boom, ha, boom, ha, boom. So I just execute. So I just might even switch. Now it almost looks like I'm doing collie footwork here. See, if I just throw it from the base. But I'm really not. That's just as from here. But I never really stand here and fight. And I never really stand here and fight. You don't know what lead I'm in anytime. So the hook punch, again, I might be here. I might fake the crossing motion and throw a hook. That is now a lead hand hook. Although I threw it from technically my rear hand. But because I step and shift my body, I throw the hook. So if I'm here, I shift and I throw the hook. Throw the hook. Throw the hook. And I'm hitting vertical fists to protect my hand. So when I go here, see, I shift and throw the hook. Boom. Okay, if I stood in the stance, this is how you want to see it, I know. Bang. 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 But in reality, I'm never in that stance. So my foot at the end of the punch is in that position. But in the beginning, I should be mobile. And I should throw that punch as I'm stepping in because I want to knock his ass out. I don't want to hit the focus glove. But you might do it like that until you get used to it. So you've been through already the Jun Fan curriculum. Sink, weight on this leg, twist, overhead hook. Twist, tight hook. Okay? But I really want to do it as I step. Boom! So I'm here, I move, I shift. I already threw that hook punch. Ready to throw my vertical fist back.